Protego! There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Why am I always on control?
No one enters.
Revelio.
Kill anyone who tries.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Accio.
This is a fight!
Incendio. Protego. Arresto Memento. Flipendo.
An utterly pitiful display!
Crucio. Accio. Defendo. You won't stop me. Arresto Memento. Protego. Stupid one.
What are you doing?
Flipendo.
What is this?
Chill spells glance off of them.
Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Revelio.
Meals I've ever eaten. What now?
Glacius. Bombarda.
You're weak, human.
Levioso. Repulsor. Arresto Momentum.
This doesn't hurt! What's up?
Protego.
Hit.
Flipendo.
Rude.
Crucio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacius. Incendio.
You won't get away with that. I will avenge your death.
Revelio. Accio.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
I'm for a bacon and mushroom stew.
For better or for worse, we're in. Accio. Defendo. Incendio. Repulsor. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Confringo.
Now I see why. Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft.
Sound check, sound check.
Let's have a look
Hello,
around.
hello. Hello.
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Protego! Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Defendo! Incendio! Glacius! Confringo! Bombarda! Depulso! Arresto Momentum! Flipendo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Defendo! Incendio! Glacius! Bombarda! There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Accio! Spellbind! Stasis! Defender! Protego!
Stop avoiding me!
Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Descendo! Incendio! Leviosa! Bombarda! Confringo! Repulsor! Arresto momentum! Crucio!
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Revelio!
Sure, that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Glacius! Defendo! Incendio! Ascendo!
At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it.
Confringo!
Insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! Accio!
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio! Accio! Descendo! Glacius! Incendio! Protego! Leviosa! Repulsor! Bombarda! Confringo! Accio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Glacius! Incendio! Descendo! Protego! Stupefy! Depulsor!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems.
Incendio!
Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. even an altar with a pile of bones.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Accio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Defender! Descendo! Accio!
There's something here by the altar.
Revelio! Levioso!
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Levioso! Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I surmise if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio! Accio!
Revelio. Bombarda. Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Descendo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Radeon Graphics. Radeon Graphics. Rickety bone bridge complete.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperius curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something trouble.
Confringo! Flipendo! Imperio! Crucio. Revelio. Accio. Atrificus totalis. Accio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Descendo. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Leviosa. Repulsor. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Imperio. Crucio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defendo. Accio. Descendo. Incendio. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Crucio. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Accio. Incendio. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Confringo. Bombarda. Repulsor. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo. Revelio. Imperio. Arresto Momentum. Crucio. Propendo. Extego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Accio. Descendo. Incendio. Levioso. Pulso. Corvado. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Crucio. Glacius. Defender. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Accio. Descendo. Glacius. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Capulso. Crucio. Expelliarmus. Ethereal. Arresto Momentum. Flipendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Descendo. Incendio. Bombarda. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio. Dead end. Lovely. All that.
Confringo. Hold on. Don't give up yet. Accio. Revelio. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on. What did you do? Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I hope he knows that hasn't changed. Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition.
I can't believe it.
What do you suppose? The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... Ominous? The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this,
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium.
you're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your
Fine. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Akio simply needs a moment with you and change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Revelio. Accio. Descend. Glacius. Incendio.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the house.
Revelio.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. Expelliarmus. Glacial.
Quiet enough.
Defender. Incendio. Bombarda. Leviosa. Crucial. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
You don't believe. Stop! I'm afraid of heights! Lay down!
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Fight.
One less.
Accio. You'll not win.
Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
Imperial.
Handling it!
Glacius. Stupid. Accio.
How dare you use that spell! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse? From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Confringo! Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a...
We'd just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.